Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Can threesome strengthen or hurt
relationships? Can they strengthen or break a relationship?
I think it depends on the people. Like, all right, so with me and my girl, that would probably harm the relationship because I know she probably wouldn't want another woman in our like entanglement or in our, but in our relationship.
Okay.
You might say that.
You might want to redo that one. You might want to roll it. You might
Say that one over.
take two. You
Oh my God.
Okay, so I feel like it depends on the couple. Like, if you having threesomes, and I feel like women after a while they might be cool with having a threesome, but after a while I feel like they'll kind of like not be okay with it because of the jealousy with the other person. So I feel like if you can keep your ego in check and just learn how to just be in the moment and have a good time, then it can strengthen a relationship.
Depending on the woman you have and the man you have, I think like it could work though. Depending on the person, but what you think?
I think it is how you start off. If y'all start off on that wild shit, if y'all start off with threesomes, and because there's no such thing as one threesome, right? Whatever you allow in a relationship the first time becomes the bottom. It becomes the standard.
Right.
So if y'all were monogamous for 2 years and for his birthday or something like that, you decide to have a threesome, that's not the last threesome you're gonna have. That's a new standard in y'all's sex life. Just like if a dude hits you one time, that's the new standard. He might hit your ass again. You know what I mean? Like whatever you allowed the first time becomes the new bottom. It becomes a new standard.
I don't know. Like you said, it does kind of depend on whomever, like whatever you guys do in your relationship. However, though, I don't know. As a woman, I mean, it may be fun to do it, explore it, but I just see that turning into turmoil eventually. I can see like if you find somebody, let's say y'all go and recruit somebody, and
But you're supposed to recruit the person.
I mean, well, both of y'all like if we might like the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, she cute, she got a fat ass. Let's go ahead and recruit her. Let's see what she interested in. But whatever. Once y'all get the girl, what if y'all get in the in the motion? Y'all set it up, get everything popping, and sis is like going crazy on the beat. Like she like you like wait a minute. So then it's you kind of like I don't even really want.
That's where the ego got to come to play. Like you gotta know threesome. I think it's etiquette when it comes to having a threesome. Like it's certain things that's not supposed to be happening.
Yeah, but see, sex is already like one of those like touchy topics when you're in a relationship because each partner is trying to please each other.
Right.
And if you bring somebody in the mix and sis is like really going crazy outside of your old lady, then it gets even worse.
If you start off with threesomes and that's your standard, then yeah, I think it can strengthen it because they can only get better. You can say, I didn't like this girl, let's try a new girl. Like you can bond in that way. But if you're monogamous, it's only gonna hurt it because unless both people are down, and normally there's only one person down for a threesome, whether it's the girl or the dude. So somebody is only doing it to please the other person, and that's gonna explode at some point, especially when you add sexual energy because it's the strongest energies.
I do think, like I said, I think sex is just something that's already like a touchy topic when you're with a significant other. You want to make sure that you're doing what you need to do on your behalf and vice versa. So if we bringing in, a girl, and I mean, what I'm saying, sometimes once you've been in a relationship for a while, you want to kind of spice shit up.
Right.
So you like, okay, maybe I'm open to it. We've been together X amount of years, woo doo doo whoop. I'm interested in trying to make, you know, see what else is out there.
But see, that's the thing though. You gotta be in it for some years. Like, if you freshly into your relationship and you already talking about bringing other people in the room.
But what if you're married? What about being married and bringing in?
Yeah, but I think it works best if you like in a 20-year marriage or a 10-year marriage where you've already had kids, you already done explored X, Y, and Z. Now it's like, sure, let's bring somebody
Let's have
in.
some fun.
But like, if you trying to do that too early, when you slick don't even know if your relationship
If
gonna
it's
last.
secure,
Like,
yeah.
if y'all secure in order
Right.
for you to, and that's why I feel like you can help or hurt.
If you're in a relationship where you say you're monogamous for like, let's say 10 years, it's only been the two of y'all.
Right.
And then the man like, yo, I think I wanna add another girl.
It's over.
It's over.
I'm out of here. Because well, not if he just asked. If he asked, it's a red flag though. If he asked, that means there's something lacking. Because there's people who can be together 30, 40 years and never even think of that. So if he asks, it's a red flag. If y'all go through with it, it's over. Eventually.
Right.
Might not be over when you do it, but eventually it's gonna build up and build up and build up until it's over. I wouldn't introduce that. That's not, to me, that's not wise. To introduce it late in the game. If y'all start off on that, then yeah, you can have a lot of fun with the threesome life. You know what I mean?
I don't know, like, I think, you know what I do think? Maybe threesomes are like really, really good when y'all out of town. And y'all ain't gonna never see the bitch again.
Yeah.
Like,
on some one-night stand type shit.
awesome, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about sis hitting us up. We ain't exchanging no contact. Let's bring her to the room and let's. That might be, yeah. That might be, honestly, that might be the only way I'm alright with it. Cause I'm just thinking, like, if we got a girl in the same city as us, that's just easy.
As a woman, if you let him do that shit once, you better just know that that's a part of it's a part of your sex life now. He's gonna always want to do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe you never know what. That's a slippery slope.
That makes sense, because if it was like hella fun, like, I'm just like, let's run that back.
Oh, that was your birthday, we'll never speak of it again. Like, no,
Yeah,
every
nah,
time.
nah.
Every time.
That's
It's
just
hard to go back. What did Jay-Z say?
what he said.
It's hard to go back to filet mignon. Wait, no, to hamburger helper. You know what I mean? You're not going back to that one pussy. You done had two.
Let's talk about the etiquette though. Like,
Okay,
I
yeah,
feel
what's the
I
etiquette?
think that the reason why you feel the way you feel about that is because people don't know the proper etiquette when it is to have a threesome. I feel like, for one, if you nut in the other girl, you gotta expect her your girl to be upset about that. Like,
So what is it? A time limit with sis? She got a 5-minute window.
that's not a time limit. Like, you know how threesomes go. It don't matter what you doing, but before you end, don't end in the one that's not yours. Because if you end in the one that's not yours, she gonna be on feelings.
Anybody can be better than your girl. I don't think it has to be. I don't think people stay in I think people start relationships and form connections from sex, but I don't think they stay in the relationship for sex.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It doesn't take a threesome for him to know that there's better pussy out there. He's with you for you. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's like, oh wow, like I had a threesome, now there's better pussy out there. They know that. So if they're gonna go down that road, they're gonna go down that road anyway. You don't have to introduce it with a threesome.
That's facts. You know what I'm saying? But that threesome though, like, I don't know, it's just fun. Just the thought of it is just like, all right, it's fun. It shouldn't be nothing past that. Because if it go past that, then that's when you're going down that rabbit hole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I mean, what if you end quick? Like, what if it's like 2 minutes and you like, wait a minute, I wasn't like.
You sound like a nigga when you say that.
I'm just saying,
But
like,
that's real, though.
it could be quick. Like,
It
what
can
if
be quick.
that's the iffy part? Like, you like, okay, sis bad, she cute, we can deal with her, we can look at her, but she get up in there and that thing is like
How you feel about that?
Aquafina, huh?
How you feel about that if you the other girl?
If I'm the other girl, or if I'm the
If
girlfriend,
you the girlfriend.
I'm gonna feel away.
Right.
I'm like,
So
yeah.
fellas, do
I'm like, you know
not-
what? Let's go ahead and pack shop up. Thank you, sis. We appreciate your time. Go on and go. And then me and you gonna have an issue.
That's why you
So-
gotta you gotta know, bro. If you feel like it might be that time, you might have to go ahead and end the whole thing with wife. Because if you don't, that's when the insecurities go in.
Well, threesomes to me are just acceptance. To me, when a guy lets a girl do a threesome or a girl lets a guy do a threesome, that's basically letting your partner know you're down for what that brings. You're down for them looking at other women or men. You're down for them sharing themselves with someone else. It's like a barrier to me. It's like it's just like a loosening of the standard. And now y'all are in a whole different relationship. You would have to adjust to a relationship that has threesomes because it's not natural in your relationship.
Yeah.
Unless you start off like that. Then next thing you know, y'all are.
You gotta keep
I'm
that
not gonna say
energy.
things you're gonna have to leave out.
Yeah, content.
Next thing you know, y'all are doing If y'all start off doing threesomes, y'all gonna end up
Doing a lot of shit,
Doing
like
a lot of shit.
swinging with each
Doing-
other and
yeah.
other couples and right.
But that's just I don't know. Like you said, maybe when y'all like 20 years in and y'all like 45, 50 and y'all just want to get real frisky and just try some shit. Or y'all in another city and you want to explore. But I don't see like constant threesomes being successful with women. Just on a woman's behalf. I see men, you know what I'm saying? That's easy for y'all, but women are gonna at some point you gonna find, if it's not the same girl, you're gonna find a girl that's gonna top off your old lady.
Right.
And you gonna be like, you know what?
I believe that there's a lot of fantasies and a lot of different things that you can do without having threesomes. Like I feel like when someone just pops up and wants a threesome, they're not really being creative. It's like, it's a lack of creativity with what y'all could do with a whole bunch of stuff that you can do before you get all the way to adding another person in. Like I feel like you should try to exhaust whatever you can do before you go and add a whole nother human being. Like you don't just jump into that. Like there's some other shit that y'all can explore if someone is just like wanting a change or, that I don't think you have to jump off into threesome. I think there's other things you can do first. And then if that is not, if you're still not satisfied with that, then maybe you should think about fucking somebody else completely and breaking up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I also think that it's better off if the girl finds the other girl to have a threesome with. Because
But that don't really matter, cause it's not like I can go.
Definitely less the insecurity though.
No, I can go and look.
If you choose a girl that we gonna have a threesome with, you probably a little bit more comfortable versus if I choose.
But if the box is, I can't tell the girl box is fire off looking at her.
It's not about.
Yes, it is.
I'm not really worried about the box. I'm worried about like who we attract.
Okay, well that's fine. But more than likely, if I'm gonna look for, I'm gonna find a girl that's attractive.
Right. But I'd rather you do it versus I do it because I feel like if I do it, in the back of your mind, like shit, he might.
Well, see, I'm not even.
Go off into the sunset.
I'm not even worried.
And now
I'm not even worried about the looks. I'm more so talking about the performance.
Oh, the performance, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because people would be holding themselves down in a situation where they know they ain't happy.
Right.
It's like, nah.
Yeah, I really don't agree with end of the relationship threesomes. Like, oh, I've tried everything.
So let's try this.
We're breaking up. Thinking a threesome is gonna say that. Threesome is just gonna expose it, whatever the problem is, even more. Yeah.
So if I go and find, a baddie, she thick, she this, she that. Like, what if I just pick the girl that, what's the girl that Lil Baby messed with?
Jada.
Oh, no, not Jada, the other girl, the girl he just got caught up with, the OnlyFans girl.
Probably.
She's not no looker, but based off of her content, what have we seen her in the club? And I'm like, that bitch fine. Yeah, like she fine.
Right.
And then we get to the bedroom, I'm like, shame as hell. Like I got like the poo-poo face because she didn't shout out.
Like, why did I do this?
Yeah, like she didn't really show it out in the bedroom. Like now, okay, I can't compete. Like, how do you? That's a question for etiquette. How do you divide the time? Like, how does it work? Like, do you just let old girl just please your girl, and you don't even really like, what's the etiquette with that?
You too, though.
That's what I'm asking. When you say etiquette, like, how do you divide the time?
When I say etiquette, it's more so of like making sure that it's no way that we catching feelings afterwards. Like it's certain things that we should or should not do so that we can make sure after this, me and you are good.
As soon as I choose the person, it's you like her, like it's too much speculation. So.
I feel like when the woman chooses the other woman, it empowers her. When the man chooses the other woman, it gives her insecurities.
Truly.
Right. Because if any slightest difference, unless it was your identical twin, right? Any slightest difference that the man chooses is gonna make the woman feel like, oh, well, he chose that because I don't have it. But if you choose it, it's like, I like this about her. We're similar in this way, you know. And it empowers you because it's like you chose her. You're mentally or physically attracted to this woman, and you bring him, and he's like, I'm gonna take whatever you bring me, like, because it's about you. But when he picks her, I think it turns into more of a competition, and you don't want that in a threesome. Somebody's gonna cry.
I had one threesome in my life. I wore a condom, and I'm gonna keep it 100. The first question I had.
But were you dating with somebody?
No, there was two girls that I
just asked to do it.
Well, it was one girl that I was having sex with, and I knew she liked another girl, and so I asked her to see what she was on, and she was with it.
Oh.
But my thing was, in the midst of us having a threesome, I didn't know whether or not should I have 2 condoms, or should I just have one? Should I take one off? And like that was like the part in it where I was kind of confused, like. Like you 100, like so I was like, shit, fuck it, condoms on everybody, like fuck it, cause I was like, shit, I'd rather protect myself than trying to, you know, think about what the hell. I got
trying to be up in the
right?
moment.
Right.
Be
So I was like,
stuck.
shit, same condom for everybody, like it is what it is, like.
Wait, huh?
Definitely don't want no competition. Not with your lady because there is no competition. So you want her to, know that.
Yeah, and you definitely, if y'all do go down that road, you definitely cannot. You know what you do with your man. I know that you know that we do. You can't do it to her. And I need to know that you know you can't do that to her. It has to be, you can't fuck her real crazy good. You can't. And I have to know you're trying not to.
So you gotta hold back on the other girl.
You better hold back. Like, yeah.
But that's taken away from you.
No.
Fun.
Okay, that's respect.
All right.
That's respect.
All right. All right. I guess that's a.
If you don't hold back, then I'm gonna think that this is gonna carry on.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Say it again.
Same condom for everybody.
Same condom?
Yes.
Nigel.
In the moment, you got time to be taking off condoms and putting it back on, and
But I mean,
it's a lot.
But if one got one, you
I'm
didn't.
talking about in the moment, though. In the moment, yeah. Logically, I feel you. I'm with you. But in the moment, you just.
Ooh, child.
There's a lot going on. Like now, you gotta wait till it's just too much. Like it's either that or don't wear a condom at all. That's what I say.
Ooh.
Take a shot at that.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, neither one of those were your girlfriends. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's understandable. But I don't know how I feel about the same condom on both girls. If I was a girl, I don't know how I felt about it. But it's just my business.
There is one exception.
What's that?
If y'all been together for mad long, and there's a mutual understanding that no matter what happens, y'all are gonna be together. You know, like there's a business involved, there's kids involved, marriage, like any type of real commitment. I don't think a threesome can make a break at all. You know, it's these relationships that, yeah, absolutely, that other person's energy can come in and fuck everything up.
How do you handle if the other girl is pregnant and she won't get an abortion?
I mean, it's no way of handling it. It's
Ooh,
like
child.
it's really up to the girl on whether or not she gonna stay with her nigga, and I doubt if she stay with the nigga.
I don't
So
know.
it's
It's
like,
some folks there to stay now.
well,
that's-
you know what though? She can't be mad though because she agreed to the shit. So it's something that me and you gonna have to talk about. And
Ooh,
if you feel
that
like
is
that's
so
if
sticky.
you
Oh my
feel
god,
like-
that's some ghetto shit. Do you know how ghetto that is?
That's very good.
Like
That's why y'all got
the one time y'all wanted to be frisky, y'all get the. Ooh, that's ghetto. How do you explain that to somebody?
Oh, outside?
Yeah, like.
That's
Yeah, we're
embarrassing.
pregnant. We brought another girl in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that.
We pregnant, but it.
But then you said there's threesome etiquette, and the threesome etiquette is not to nut in the other girl.
Right.
So you broke
But
broke the code of ethics, not me. That's some shit. That's some shit though. That's like some legit shit.
I hope that never happened to me.
I'm telling you, that's crazy. And if they even made it, that couple.
Look,
if they happen.
More of the story is, man, don't have threesomes unless you're emotionally equipped to be having threesomes. If you feel like you're gonna be in your feelings, ladies or men, then just stick with your partner.
Oh, yeah.
If you think about it, that's how our relationships are built on. Like you plan on that longevity. Like
People don't plan on shit these days. Like,
shit, if I'm in a relationship, I'm planning on the long run. I ain't.
so every girl you meet, you see in the long run with her.
I ain't but that's the thing though. I don't be dating. Like I mean, you feel me? And get in a relationship like that. Like
Okay, I can see that.
yeah, like it can't just be like if I'm in a relationship with you, we trying to do the damn thing. Like
Yeah.
I'd rather just do my thing, be single. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
But-
No, I totally get that. Just know that if you introduce threesomes into your relationship, that is in the relationship for the long haul. That is a part of y'all's sex life now. It's not a one-time birthday deal. It's not a Christmas deal. That's y'all's sex life now.
That's what
so
it is.
unless you're into having threesomes, unless you are bisexual, like unless you like that shit, don't try to just bear with it one night because it's going to be a reoccurring thing. And because you open the door for that, he's not gonna feel wrong for asking you for another one and another one.
And ladies, I mean, if y'all want to just spice it up, just go to another city. Make sure y'all are protected. Y'all find y'all little cute broad, had a threesome, and then just never talk about it again. But just don't have the same. I just couldn't. I don't think I could have the same person in the same city and we can't exchange no conversation. No.
You had threesome before?
No.
Would you?
Why
have
you in my business? You in my business?
That was a question.
Don't do that. You in my business, don't do that. No, I've never had one. But I won't say that I'm opposed to it. However, I got too many stipulations. I'm that bitch. I gotta ask all the questions. So we
That's why I
not.
say it might be comfortable if you pick the girl out.
I'm very, very. I'm like I love beautiful women, so that's not a problem. I could pick a bad bitch out. The issue I have is once the performance starts, if she outdo me, we got a problem, and I can't tell if she gonna outdo me or not. So we got an issue.
Yeah.
So ladies, if you're not really comfortable,
Or men, because y'all be losing y'all mind
Right.
too.
so if you ain't really comfortable, don't do it.
A homegirl of mine, okay, her man thought it was cute for them to have a threesome, because I guess that's what all the songs say, and got mad, okay, when the same girl was in the bed with her on FaceTime by accident. They was in the bed naked together, just her and the girl, and the nigga got jealous. He got mad. It was like, you the one brought her, and she liked it, so don't be mad. If you allow that, if you allow that in your relationship, whether you're a man or a woman, that is a part of y'all's sex life now. So you can't renege on that. That's a one-time, decision.
Don't be
Life
a
is
renege.
about choices. If you make that choice, just know y'all having threesomes now. Y'all free. All y'all free. And that's that.
If
You might need
sisters,
to have a conversation with her before you have a conversation with.
what questions are those to even ask?
I mean, you can.
So
tell
like, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you suck the dick? Like, how wet do the pussy
Hey,
get? Like,
tell
how
her
is?
just don't get too comfortable. Don't be. You know what I'm saying? Don't have too much fun. If that makes sense.
But I mean, some women are out here like that. That's. I mean, as a woman, I'm passionate about. I got to do my best.
Right.
Whenever I perform, I got to perform to the top notch.
Then
So I mean,
why-
regardless of who.
why are you even here?
Yeah, or regardless of whoever the person is, I'm just gonna do what I know best to do.
Okay.
So I don't know, but yeah, if y'all gonna have a threesome, ladies, men, couples, have it outside, another state, another city, country.
Country, yeah.
Another city is cool, cause like I said, you just ain't gonna see that female ever again. Be random if y'all ran back into her, but another city is cool. I'm not a fan of having it in the same city.
You definitely gotta strap up. Like when me and my girl having sex, it's cool to be raw or unprotected, but when we adding somebody else into the mix, yeah, we definitely that's stamped. Gotta have a condom on, like, cause you don't know what can happen. STD, baby. So yeah.
I would say do it out the country because y'all bound to run into each other again.
In another city?
People travel.
Yeah, but I mean,
If I know you stay in Atlanta and I might just.
but listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're having a threesome, we're recruiting you. There's no contact information being exchanged. Once we're done, you're out of here.
We're hoping there's no contact being exchanged. That's the whole point.
What you mean hoping?
We're hoping that I'm saying, like I said, you're hoping because if it is, then it's an issue.
But if I'm there and he there,
No, right. But that's the etiquette part I'm talking about. Making sure that it ain't going nowhere further than where we at.
yeah, no contact information being exchanged, ladies and fellas.
People be how what's it called poly
Amorous relationship.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, that's fine, but you got to get the person number. Like, if I'm the one that's recruiting her, there's no information being exchanged. She coming to the hotel, and we going on and doing what we need to do, and she going home.
The girl has to be a friend,
Of you or?
a friend of mine.
Okay.
Don't fuck her better. Don't fuck her like you fuck me. And always ask permission. Don't assume that because I let it happen that you can go swerve on your own and do your own thing. I'm not cool with you having sex with other women. I just allowed this at this point. But I already know my advice completely, the etiquette is no, unless you want to share your man. The etiquette is no threesome.
Moral of the story, if y'all gonna do threesomes, y'all need to think long, hard, and wild. I mean, 2021, we haven't unfolded it all the way, but it's already been kind of crazy for the first 9 days that we done started this bitch. So I'm sure the years to come are gonna be even more crazy. So y'all need to really make sure that y'all take heed to who you're dating, know who you're dating, and whomever you guys bring into your relationship, be careful.
Be safe too, man. Wear a condom.
Yeah.